Racing to the 2020 Kentucky Oaks, and this time let's take a look at the field for the Kentucky Oaks at Churchill Downs. 9 horses entered, but there's 5 main contenders, led by the top 2 favorites, Gamine, who comes in at even money. She won the Grade 1 test. She won the Grade 1 Acorn, and she also defeated Speech at Oaklawn Park, and in her maiden race, she was bet down to 1-9 early on the board, ended up going off at 1-5. She's been favored in all 4 of her starts. She should be favored here in the Kentucky Oaks, and she's going to be tough to beat. She's got the fastest speed figures, she's got early speed, and she also has got a little bit of grit in that one win at Oaklawn Park. Meanwhile, the second favorite, 8-5, Swiss Skydiver, she picked up an important win the last time out, a Grade 1 win in the Alabama Stakes. Before that, she had faced the boys, got second to Art Collector in the Bluegrass Stakes, and then before that went on a little bit of a tear, winning at Gulfstream, Oaklawn, and Santa Anita, all important stakes preps on the Kentucky Oaks Trail. Those 2 are the top 2 favorites. Meanwhile, we've got Speech, who lost at Oaklawn Park to Gamine and then came back to win the Grade 1 Ashland. So those are the classy fillies. The only major filly not in this field is probably Bonnie South, and she was a late defection. Meanwhile, the 4th favorite will probably be Donna Veloce, who was the favorite in the Kentucky Oaks back in February and March. Then she got on the sidelines with a slight injury, came back to training. She's going to run in this race off a long layoff, but she's another one with tactical speed. And I think the way the jockeys and the way this race is going to be approached is going to be determined maybe who wins the race. Now, clearly the speed of the field is Gamine. She has been on the front end or near the front end in all 4 of her races. She works out fast. She's got fast workouts leading into this race, and she's coming off a couple of sprint races, so she should be strong on the front end. Meanwhile, Swiss Skydiver, she used to be a closer, started running a little bit closer to the pace, and she actually set the pace in the Bluegrass Stakes. Swiss Skydiver at 8-5, she could be pressing, or maybe she drops back here and do a little bit of a pace pressing trip, because you've got other horses capable of being a presser like Speech. And Speech laid behind Gamine at Oaklawn Park, but she's improved since then. She's got more tactical speed. I pretty much peg her to be 3rd in the early running here, but she could be 2nd. And then Donna Veloce, also another one that likes to press the pace, but she has got enough speed, and she's off that long layoff. Maybe she'll be keen and want to go up against Gamine. But I think anybody who tries to run with Gamine early may get pressed out, but if they lay back too much, Gamine just waltzes off to victory. And what are the fractions going to be? The big question mark for Gamine, if you want to take that even money, is she's never been 9 furlongs. And now none of these horses have, but she doesn't even have a 2-turn race besides the one at Oaklawn Park when she defeated Speech at 1 1/16. Now that was only her 2nd lifetime race, so you got to give her a little bit of learning since then. And since then, she's kind of just dominated the Acorn and the Test Stakes. She's probably going to be a bigger favorite than Tiz the Law. She's got the fastest speed figure. She's got a versatile running style. I don't think she needs the lead, but I think she's just fast enough to get to the lead in a race like this. So I think she will be on the front end and kind of playing catch me if you can. Who is going to press her? It could be Donna Veloce. It could be Speech. It could be a horse even like if they want to, Swiss Skydiver, because she's had the lead in the Bluegrass Stakes. Now, another 5th contender I want to mention is Shedaresthedevil. She comes in off a little bit of a lighter company, but she's going to go up in class, face Grade 1 fillies, but she's really the only closer. So along with Tempers Rising, who trained by Dallas Stewart. So I see Tempers Rising and Shedaresthedevil as your 3rd and 4th place horses here in your superfectas and trifectas, because I think one of these horses is going to get burned out chasing Gamine. Whoever makes that first move could be the one that ends up getting burned out and not finishing 2nd, and the 2nd place horse will probably come from Donna Veloce, Speech, Shedaresthedevil, and also Tempers Rising. My straight exacta, I'm pretty much going to go with Gamine over Shedaresthedevil. I think those are the way the race shape's going to shape up. I think Donna Veloce is going to make a move going into the stretch, and that'll determine whether Gamine can go the 1 1/8 along when Speech makes that move as well. Who do you like in the Kentucky Oaks? Leave a comment below. We're also going to have a Derby preview coming up later on this week and some recommended betting strategies. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell for notifications. It's the 2020 Kentucky Oaks.